Hey you guys, it's Rita. Welcome back to my channel. So for today, we are going to be kind of like doing a little packing with me or showing you what I'm going to be taking to a upcoming trip. So here I have everything. I got this beautiful bag back in December for a previous trip that I had also to go home back in Mexico. So this is kind of like a little overview of what we're working with. It is not as heavy actually as my past trip. I did want to take less products. That being said, it's still a lot of products. But we're gonna be going through all of this bag and everything I'm bringing with me. I am going to Mexico. By the time you see this video, I probably am already there. I did have to travel kind of for an emergency. Pinto, my baby boy, is not feeling very good. And we need to do some testing, and honestly it's extremely expensive here in the US for what they quoted me, which is just basic, well not basic, but blood tests and a couple more tests. So I'm gonna go down there to get him some testing done and then, you know, see what they say. I haven't been in the best spirits. I haven't been uploading a lot. My YouTube and Instagram have been a little left behind, but my babies are my priority. So anyway, if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me. I'm gonna put my handle right here. It's gonna be Alex Mimi, just as my YouTube. But for now, let's go ahead and see what I'm taking with me to this trip. Everything that's in this bag. Start with the products as I would apply them on my face. So we're gonna start with primer, foundation, concealer, and then move our way up to full face. So for my very first product, I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown, the vitamin enriched face base. This is my favorite primer. I could not go anywhere without it. I literally use it every single time I do my makeup. For me, my skin is very dry, so I always feel like I need the extra moisture, and this is going to give me that. So I really love it. This is not going to be the only primer I'm gonna take though. I do have a couple more. So for the second one, there's gonna be one that I don't really use as much, but the weather in Tampico right now is gonna be extremely hot, so I thought something like this would definitely help. This is the NYX Angel Veil. This is going to be more of like a skin perfector primer, kind of like those silicone type primers. So I feel like for hotter weather, this would probably benefit me. Probably I won't use it as much, but I still want to include it just in case those days that I do want the extra coverage and kind of like a more full face, I will be taking this with me. And then for a product that could be categorized in different areas, but I mostly use it as a primer, it's going to be the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Another favorite product of mine. I've been loving this product ever since the first time I purchased it. I really love it. It really serves multiple purposes. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a highlight, you can use it as a mix-in with foundation. It's really everything you would probably want in a glowy base, and of course as a highlight. So I'm taking it for both reasons. I love applying it really as a primer, but I don't take, or I'm not taking a lot of cream products, so I feel like this would also help me as a highlight. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I'm also taking a highlight that's going to be liquid. But anyway, I'm mostly taking it for a primer, so these are going to be my first 3 and only primers. I know it might seem excessive, but I like to cover all of grounds, sort of like my moisturizing, my more perfecting, and then my glowy one. For foundation, I just wanted to narrow it down to 2 of them, and I know it's probably excessive taking 2 foundations, but I just wanted to have one that was going to be full coverage and one for more of the lighter days, which is the foundation that I'm wearing right now for the lighter days. I'll show it to you in a minute. But the first one is going to be the Derma Blend Cover Cream. So I have mentioned in my previous videos that I've had a couple of struggles lately to getting a full face of even skin tone. So this is going to be the ultimate coverage foundation. So I'm taking it because it will serve me as a foundation and as a concealer. It is a little bit dark for me right now, but I still find that it is probably my best coverage foundation. So because of that, I do struggle lately with covering the white around this area, so I'm going to be taking this with me. And then for my more, I guess, lighter coverage, I'm going to be taking the MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation. So that's the one that I'm wearing today. I just wanted to go for something a little bit lighter. So this one, I really love it. It's another one that I feel like it might be a little bit darker for my skin tone right now, but I do have concealers that are a little bit lighter, so everything kind of like matches way better. But honestly, I mean, I'm wearing it right now and I feel like it matches really good. But I do feel like it's a tad dark for me right now. But this is going to be my more lightweight, less coverage foundation, probably for my everyday. This next category is gonna be very excessive, I know, but I just cannot stop myself. So I'm gonna be bringing 3 concealers with me to the trip. So I've got, the first one is gonna be the Born This Way by Too Faced. I absolutely love this concealer. It's not as full coverage as I would prefer, but it gives me enough coverage to use it on every day, and the color match is pretty good, so I do enjoy this. So I'm gonna bring it with me for sure. I took it in December and I used it every single day. For the days that I want full coverage and make sure that there's nothing peeking through of that whiteness that's around my eyes, my favorite concealer of all times, favorite coverage, favorite color match, everything is going to be the Hourglass. So I'm thinking my Banished concealer. I really love this. I've got mine in the shade, well, I don't know because the little sticker is off. I have no clue, but this one is my absolute concealer of all time, so I'm gonna bring it with me. And then lastly, for something more brightening and that's a little bit not lighter than my skin tone, but something that's going to give me kind of like that perfect for whenever the foundation might be a little too dark, I go with this one. This one is the Fenty Pro Filter and I've got mine in the shade 230. So again, this one is just super brightening and it's a little bit lighter for what I would usually go for. So I love to use this as a more, not really coverage, but more of a brightening under eye concealer, and to get a foundation to not look as dark, especially because I'm going to be bringing this one. For my powders, I'm going to be bringing 2, my full face powder and then my under eye. So for the full face, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Everyone knows and loves this powder. I do have a smaller size, but I really do love it, and because of the size, it's perfect for traveling. I say the size, and then I'm going to grab this product with me and I'm going to bring it with me that it's huge. But this is my Wet n Wild The Color Icon bronzer, but it's really not a bronzer. This is going to be a beautiful under eye powder. I love it. I stopped using it for a while because I was concentrating in my Hourglass palette, but I'm back on this one. I really love it. Let's move on to my cheek products, and first things first, I always have to have a matte bronzer and a more glowy one or more shimmering bronzer, and I am being a little extra and I'm gonna get a third product for my more contouring needs, which is a product that I'm wearing today on my cheeks for contouring. I've got my beloved cheek palette, the Film Star Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. So this is a beautiful product for more contour, and of course the highlight, it's just such a beautiful subtle highlight for every day. So I'm bringing this with me, and not only that's gonna be my first bronzer, really contour, but for my bronzing product I'm gonna be bringing the Cover FX. This is the Monochromatic Bronzer Duo. This is just a lovely product. It comes with a matte bronzer and then more shimmery one, so I love that I can have one product and then get 2 of them, or like one compact. So I'm gonna be bringing this as my bronzer option and this as my contour highlight. For highlight, I'm just going to stick to the one with the Charlotte Tilbury palette and of course my Hollywood Flawless filter. I was thinking of getting another one, but honestly this 2 would be more than sufficient for my highlight needs. And for my blush, I do plan on bringing 2 of them. A more neutral nude. This one is the Patrick Ta. She's So LA. So it comes with a powder and a cream. Again, this is a beautiful neutral. I really love it because it's more on the nudie side. So I can go for a red lip, a pink, a nude, and it'll be perfect with either one. And then for the more pinkish blush, I'm gonna go for a mini NARS Orgasm. It's a beautiful one. This is a more peachy pink, very highlighty, included in one. So this is a favorite of mine, and the mini size of course always helps for packing. For eyeshadows, I'm just gonna keep it very simple. I'm gonna bring one palette and one single shadow. So for the palette, I'm gonna be bringing my beloved neutral the Neutral Nudes by Too Faced, and this is what it looks like. This is what I brought with me back in December, and it literally gives me everything that I could need. It has a lighter, more pinkish, and then more darker browns to go for a more smoky eye. That's what I used today. I just threw one of the neutrals on my crease, and then I added one of the darker browns for my eyeliner. So this one is literally all I could need. I really love it, and it pairs perfect with my single shadow that I'm bringing. This is a old favorite of mine. This is L'Oreal Amber Rush. I feel like this was so raved back in the day. It's still a beautiful shadow. It is the same one that I've had, and it still performs beautifully. So these two together are literally a match made in heaven. So I'm gonna be bringing only those two eyeshadows. Very surprising for me. I mean, a big palette, but only one little single. Eyeliner, I do want to have a couple of options. I'm gonna be bringing two different pencils and then one liquid. The liquid is going to be the Fenty Beauty. This one is just a fly liner. This is a black one. It is a very good one. I haven't been using a lot of liquid lately, but I know that sometimes I am in the mood for it, so I do want to have the option in my bag. And then for my pencils, I'm gonna be bringing MAC's Costa Riche, which is just a beautiful chocolate brown. It's literally a must-have in everyone's collection. I really love it, so it's definitely coming with me. And then lastly, I'm gonna be taking a black eyeliner. This one is from Wayne Goss. Just your basic black, and this is a kohl eyeliner, so it's going to be very smooth and very intense pigmented. This is going to be the most excessive category of all. So for brows, I'm going to be bringing 4 different products, but this is legitimately what I use every single day. So first we've got the Ka-Brow by Benefit, which I absolutely love. This is like the pomade from Anastasia, but I really like this one better. Then I'm going to be bringing another one from Benefit, the Goof Proof. I use this to kind of like fill in the tips on the ends of my brows, and for the spoolie of course. And then finally 2 for kind of like more setting the brows, the Patrick Ta. This is just the tinted one. I love it. I use it every single day. It makes my brows a little bit more fluffy and a little bit more feathery look, which I love. And then my NYX Control Freak for those days that I just want a little extra and not go for the Patrick Ta. I almost skipped this category, but I'm only gonna be bringing 2 mascaras with me. So the first one is gonna be the L'Oreal Herb Volume. I recently purchased this. It is what I'm using today. I really have been enjoying it. It's a little wet at the moment for me, but I feel like it's going to be those kind of mascaras that get better with use. And then my favorite mascara of all times, I'm gonna be bringing the Chanel Le Volume. I just love this mascara. Right now, my eyelashes are very short because I stopped using my growth serum. So because of that, I'm gonna be bringing some Wispy's Ardell. This one is just a cluster, so they come in like 3 little lashes. I really love them. They're easy to apply, and they look way more natural than full lashes. So I'm gonna be bringing these ones as well, for if I want a bit more of a longer mascara look. Another category that might seem a little excessive is going to be the lip color section, but this is honestly something that I could not cut corners in, and I really did cut corners because I'm just bringing like 1 lipstick per kind of like color that I love. So we're gonna go for a nude, a pink, and a red. Let's start with the red because that's what I'm wearing today. I'm using and I'm bringing the Rare Beauty Inspire lip color. I really love this because although it's a red, I feel like it's not as intense as other liquid lipsticks that I have that are red. I feel like this is more of like a subtle red somehow, but I really love it, and it's very comfortable on the lips. And with wearing masks, I feel like whenever I wear a liquid lipstick, everything just stays better in place because it's a liquid lipstick. Let's move on with my pink and then finish up with the nude. So for pink, I'm gonna be bringing Gucci's Millicent Rose. This is a beautiful shade. I feel like it's perfect for more of like spring, summer. It might seem very like intense and bright, but it is the sheer formula. So it's just perfect to apply on the go, and you don't really need to take, you know, a lot of time to see how the lipstick is going because it is a more sheer formula. I really could not imagine going anywhere or being away from my collection without this lipstick. I'm gonna be bringing the very famous Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I just honestly feel like this lipstick is perfect for everyone and every single look. There is a reason why this lipstick is so popular. So again, it's coming with me. I take it with me all the time. Whenever I don't know what to do, I don't know what to throw in my lips, this will just go perfect for every single occasion. And to pair this lipstick, I am going to be bringing the lip liner, also Pillow Talk. I love it together, separate, or like this one under different lipsticks. I feel like they're beautiful either or, together or separate. And then lastly, I'm debating I'm going to be taking 2 lip glosses or just one. So for the first one, well, they're going to be both from Fenty Beauty. So I've got a mini one that I got in December and then a full size of her newest ones. This one is it's just called the Fenty Beauty Cream lip gloss. I've got this one in the shade Fenty Glow, which this is more of like a, not matte, but an opaque color lip gloss. I really, really love it. And then for a more glittery, normal, I guess, lip gloss, I'm going to be bringing this one in the shade called Baby Bruth. Again, it's going to be a mini one that I got in December. Really, really lovely. And I feel like this pairs perfect with pretty much this is the reason why I'm bringing this, because whenever I want to go for Pillow Talk, I'm more glossy. This just so that's going to be everything I'm bringing with me to the trip. I will definitely be filming a couple of videos down there with this makeup bag and all of these goodies that I'm bringing with me. If you have any suggestions, if you want to see anything specific, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I'll be blogging probably only on the weekends, and that's just a probably, because I do have a lot of things to do while I'm down there. This trip is not going to be really something that's a pleasure trip. So that being said, I might not have a lot of free time because I'm going to be working and taking care of my baby. So anyway, thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!